Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, stick around, you might like what you see. If you do, subscribe, leave a like. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not for everyone, and I understand that. And also, no one watches me anyway, so you're not hurting my feelings at all. But anyway, on to today's topic. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe it. Okay, so let me start off by saying I loved Katy Perry. Loved. Past tense. But she's had her iffy moments. And when I say iffy moments, I mean, I'm talking about the whole feud with her and Taylor. That was a bit iffy. And I know things are now resolved and everything's good, which is great. It's great and all. And then the pandemic happened. Actually, I will say this. A lot of her earlier work I loved, because that's what I listened to growing up. Like Firework. Actually, E.T. I loved that one. Even though at that point I was still like iTunes gift cards, trying to buy songs with iTunes gift cards. But anyway, that's far from the point. So I'm gonna just, I can't believe I have to say this, but like I used to be a fan, and now, I mean, Katy was away for a while after Smile, which is okay. It's okay, because I know because I know she was doing American Idol, which probably took up a lot of her time, which I understand. Hey, fully understand. But when you come back, we're expecting something a little bit bigger. Because, you know, she used to be the girl. She used to, I remember actually, back in the day, because she and Gaga were kind of popping off at the same time. And the two were kind of like, not really competing, but like, I remember everyone trying to be like, oh, Katy's trying to be like Gaga. Katy's copying Gaga. Which, in my mind, I was like, that's total bullshit, but they're both doing two different things. But whatever. But, and I'm not gonna try to disgrace Katy, because I mean, she's had some great hits. She's over the years, and I think some of my favorites are, I mean, it's we all love the classics, the Katys. But, again, going back to the feud, that was messy. That whole thing was messy. And when you get read by Taylor Swift and come back with Swish Swish, yeah, even though you got a Nicki Minaj feature, Taylor didn't need a feature to destroy you in one swing. Okay? That's how, I will say this to Taylor Swift. This is how strong Taylor was. And I feel like ever since then, she's just gotten stronger. However, we're not talking about Taylor right now. We're talking about Katy. I feel like that was kind of the start of the... When I say downfall, I'm talking like the start of things not going well. Because you had... Witness, it had some good songs on there. I'm not going to lie. It had some good songs. But it also had, in my opinion, more songs that I was left scratching my head and being like, what? Like, what? Huh? This isn't good. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. And as a fellow artist, I understand you get songs like that. But, hey, you decided to release it. But anyway, today we're watching Women's World. And I'm going to react to it with you guys. I saw Zach Campbell did a reaction, and so I was like, okay. he had some strong feelings about it. And I remember before the video was out, hearing little snippets on Instagram, and I was kind of like, really? Like, I was not impressed with what I was hearing. That being said, we are going... I can't believe this. Okay, we're just gonna dive right in. We love support because it's got hair. Of course we have a commercial. Let's go. Okay. Skip. Okay. I'm 5 seconds in. And if you want to follow along, you can. I'm 5 seconds in. I can already see the premise for the song. The title says it all. It's a woman's world. Woman's world. And I understand, and I don't want anyone to come for me for this, but I understand. Everyone's like, oh, women don't have any rights here in America. I don't feel like that's 100% true. Women don't have reproductive rights in America. That's a fact. But women still have rights in America. You still have the right to vote. You still have the life to the basic necessities. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because we are a free country. Okay? And I get the whole empowering women thing. I really do. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. I'm 14 seconds in. And I can see what she was trying to do. Trying to kind of have like a flat, just like kind of to start you off, so that way when you get to the chorus, it's like it really hits home. But this sounds like a robot. This sounds very much like a robot, Katy. I'm sorry. And oh gosh, she's trying to do the whole World War poster girl thing. Oh god. I feel like if you're trying to empower women, maybe oh god. If you're trying to empower women, show women being badasses in like everyday clothing. Not like supermodels in tight clothing with big boobs. Like I'm I feel like this is the kind of stuff that sets the whole women's movement back. Which is, in my opinion, that's what it looks like, and it seems very counterproductive. Which is kind of funny. Okay, let's continue. Again. Oh, whiskey for women. Okay, I'm 20 seconds in. I had to pause again because it's so monotone. And again, it still sounds so much like a robot. Okay. I see what she's doing here. I'm 20 seconds in. She's standing at the urinal like a construction worker, like guys do. We just kind of stand there doing... I don't know a guy that stands at the urinal and, like, looks like this. I can tell she's poking fun at men. I can see it. And you know what? I'm here for it, because most men suck. But also, like, I don't know a single guy that, like, looks like, or does what these girls are doing, imitating men at the urinal. We just do our business and go. That's all we do. We just do our business and get the fuck out. And also, Katy, those are... I will say this. I will give her this. She looks very good for having pushed out a baby. She looks very good. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for looking your best after having a baby. Like, that's amazing. Wait. Hold on. Of course. Of course. The hammer's bedazzled. What was wrong with the normal hammer? To me, if someone really wanted to show women empowerment, you would have women working. Like, show women, like, building airplanes, engineering the blueprints for an airplane or the blueprints for a building or something. Not sitting on an I-beam in the sky, posing sexily, some with wet hair, in a very kind of sexy way. Which, I will say this. I don't know if Katy had a hand in the creation of the video, but it definitely feels more like men were behind the scenes being like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, and this is how we empower women. We make them look really hot and sexy, which, no. No. If you want to empower women, you show women being fucking badasses. Like, building buildings, building vehicles, doing stuff that men can do, but 10 times better. You know, that kind of stuff. I feel like that's how you empower women. Not sitting sexy on an I-beam. Okay, let's continue. Okay. I am 39 seconds in. And I like I find it kind of funny when the music video has like a scene pull away and then like you can tell it's a stage, which is very obviously what happened here in this video. Like, they started walking up these steps and they're all holding hands, and like, I think that's really cool that they did it that way. But also, to me, it's kind of like, okay, if you're gonna do that, do it in a way so it doesn't look like a stage. Like, oh. Continuing. Okay. 42 seconds in. I can see the punch behind it, behind the chorus. It does punch a little bit because it's a little bit more upbeat in tempo. But I don't feel like the beat I don't feel like a lot has changed. Like, I feel like normally you have like the chorus, or no. You have the verse, which is kind of like da 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 da. The bridge, which kind of like gets a little bit of a different sound. And then the chorus, which has, in my opinion, if you're going to have a song like this and you really want it to punch, you either you speed it up or you do something with the beat to really grab people's attention. Like, have it stop for like half a second in between the bridge and the chorus to kind of, so that way you can really hit it home, or do something. But to me, I don't know why, but to me, this didn't just jump out and grab me, which is a shame. It's a shame. On a music video level, I will say this. And Katy's very good at, in music videos, like having like those dance breaks. Do I feel like it was necessary for this song? No. She did it though. Cool. And I also remember back in the day, she was also known for all the crazy outfits. That unlike Gaga, though, weren't made out of, like, meat dresses and whatnot. They were just weird and brightly colored. And I will say that I will give her 10s and be like, okay, honoring American icons, I can get behind that. Don't really see... To me, this feels a little bit like the movie Barbie. All over the place. And trying to be in your face and not pulling it off well. Okay, let's continue. Okay. I am 47 seconds in. Why do I keep stopping? I keep stopping because I feel it's not really... Oh! It's not really helping the whole women's wanting more rights and whatnot. Because I feel like it's more sexualizing women than it is intended. Which I feel like, again, misses the whole point. Here we go. Again, with the bedazzling. We don't need not everything needs to be bedazzled. I also will say this. I'm noticing a lot of, like, products that are, like, made for women and whatnot. And it's like, okay, we get it. We get it. I don't get the dance. Oh, an anvil was okay. I don't get this little montage. Okay, now she's flat. And she's blowing herself up like a balloon. Okay. You know what? I will say this. With anything, you have to have a little bit of suspension of disbelief. Or suspension of belief. Okay. We do it with cartoons all the time. Let's do it with this one. Okay, so she blows herself up like a balloon. Can't do that in real life, but you know what? Cartoon. You can do anything in a cartoon. We go along with it. Here we go. And we're back to the monotone. Okay, Katie. Normally, at this point in the song, the verse has a different element in there that sets it apart from the first verse. But to me, the second verse sounds like the first verse. Which is, I don't think that's a good thing. Because I feel like if you have a good song, you should have kind of like a, I don't want to say like a slow, but kind of like a, I almost want to say like a boring intro. Why do I say that? Because I always feel like you get more people's attention with the chorus than any other part of the song. Now, why is that? Because I don't know what it is, but more people remember the chorus because you're repeating it over and over and over again. But I always feel like that second verse should have one element from that first chorus in there to kind of tie it together. But also, so that way it sounds a little different. So it's like, okay, yeah, and it keeps the energy up. And also, what's with these bikini tops that barely cover the top? Like, I get the whole trying to be sexy thing, but aren't we trying to... you know what? At this point, I'm not going to question it. Okay. Okay, I get it. Pregnant lady that looks like the mother like the Mother Mary. Okay. Trying to appeal to the masses. Also, hold up. Let me back up a second. Okay. I'm at 1 minute and 28 seconds. And I'm sorry. It looks like a riot has happened in the city. And like they have a woman just beating on a sign for no reason. This city looks like it's in chaos for no reason whatsoever. Which I think is hilarious. I wish I could, okay. And I would love to know what those two women are doing. I can't pause it like the right moment. Oh, okay, they're playing, what is that, checkers? Chess? Something like that. Oh, and I love it because Katy, okay, one thing I love about Katy is she knows her audience. And what does she know? She's known for being for the gays. So she has two gay men kissing, grabbing ass, and whatnot. Okay. I like that, but also in a song about trying to promote women, I feel like it's a little bit out of place. But okay. You do you. Also, I don't get the metal legs, but that's a story for another day. And again, with the whole sexual, I do feel like this is more sexualizing women than promoting women. But that's a story for a whole nother day. Oh no, her metal legs. They're out of battery. Wait. Are they out of battery? Wait, what does it say? Oh, they're out of... It looks like it's saying out of charge. Okay. Oh, so we're just gonna... not charge, but fill up with gas. In our booty. Because that's how things work. Okay. Suspension of disbelief. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Oh, and I love it. Woman pulling a monster truck. Okay, why is she pulling the truck not... Oh, and later driving the monster truck. Okay. Katy. I love you. But if you're gonna use a green screen in a vehicle, at least make sure the green screen or the images you're playing is where the scenery is moving. If your vehicle is moving from the screen left to right, make sure the view that people are seeing out the window is moving from right to left. Not out. Oh, you don't want the truck to be looking like it's going like this way. The truck is going this way, but yet the view in this video looks like that they're about to be ejected out of the vehicle. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually funny. Because the view is like as if they were going forward. Not this way. Because the scenery would be going that way. If I've confused you, you can take a look at the video and see for yourself. But I think that's hilarious. The continuity is not holding up. Which I think is also kind of funny. Okay, we're crushing a car. Felt a little bit unnecessary. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, now we're busting into some random person's house and just walking through as if that's normal. Okay. Okay. Walking through a glass. Okay. Doing a little TikTok dance with a random girl in her backyard, and she's just not. Oh, okay. Now we're stealing. Now we're a criminal. Okay, wait, hold up. Where in the world did this helicopter come from? Where'd the helicopter come from, Katie? This makes no sense. Suspension of disbelief gone. Shoot. None of this made sense. Holy cow. None of this made sense whatsoever. Like, I understand she's trying to reintroduce herself, but there are so much better ways to do it, and such better songs that you could probably have done it with. Not this one. Oh, I love the subtitles. Who are you? Who are you? I love it. She moted in the... Oh, I love it. Granny with a flamethrower. Woman with a flamethrower. Okay. Okay. That was very interesting. I think my final thoughts of this whole thing, and I hate to say this about Katy, because I used to love her. And her last album, Smile, I loved Smile. It got me through the pandemic. I loved Smile. And the pandemic was a rough time for me because I lost shortly, right as we were starting to get out of lockdown, I lost my grandmother. And that was rough for me. Because I had lost 2 other people in my life before. And she was the third, and it messed me up. I'm not gonna lie, it messed me up a little bit. And the album Smile helped me kind of be like, everything's okay. So now that I'm hearing Woman's World, you have fallen, Katy. I hate to say it, but you have fallen. And I know you're putting together a new album. And so all I want to say is I hope the rest of the album is not like this. This video. I'm not saying the song. The video is garbage. If you were to have said, oh, this was just a visualizer, here's the real thing, I'd have been like, okay, yeah. Okay. But you didn't. You made this the actual video. So I'm a little disappointed. However, there is still room for improvement. And that is what, in my opinion, matters. So on that note, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.